Firstly, let me address the elephant in the room. Yes, I have no hair. I look like a boiled egg. I completely get it. This is a consequence of betting against my subscribers and them winning. I've answered the call. I have no hair. Let's not mention it again. Let's talk about the big things in this video, which is the Death Core of Krieg, because it looks like Amazon may have done some leaks, and it appears the Krieg may be getting on that hype train now with a brand new novel. And also, I want to address the so-called release of this plastic refresh rumor of the Death Core of Krieg. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. So let's jump in and let's start with the Amazon stuff, because I think this potentially could be the start of the hype for the Death Core of Krieg coming to plastic in Warhammer 40,000. Amazon does what Amazon does best. It puts books out there for Warhammer 40,000 before Warhammer 40,000 community website has done any announcement on those books. If you look in the background of the video right now, I'm going to post a synopsis and some images. Well, it's basically just an embargo, one image that they've been sent off, of course, Games Workshop, aka Black Library and stuff like that. But it appears that on the 10th of July this year, we're going to get a Siege of Valrak book. That is going to be a brand new book by the author Steve Lyons. As you can see with the synopsis in the background, it states Valrak has fallen, the Astra Militarum, to save the planet from the madness of the apostate preacher, mobilizes the troops of Krieg's Death Core and embarks on a long, hopeless siege. The war will last 17 years, cost millions of lives, and attract the attention of heretics and demons, but the Death Core must achieve victory at all cost. Centimeter by centimeter, in sweat and blood, the world is taken back from the enemy. It is on Valrak that the soldiers of Krieg forge their reputation as the most relentless fighters in the entire Imperium. It is on Valrak that an officer named Tybok, hopefully I'm saying his name right, was preparing to die, learns how to live differently. It is on Valrak, finally, that the Krieg Death Core reaches its limits. Now, as I just previously mentioned, I personally think this is the march now towards the hype of Krieg coming to plastic. For those people who are not really sure what I'm talking about when I say Krieg coming to plastic, the rumor that we've been receiving now from the Whispers of the Warp is that the Death Core of Krieg is going to be the next big plastic guard regiment. In terms of what models are going to be marching from Forge World to Games Workshop in plastic, we don't really know yet. We could probably have some guesses, right? Like the Death Riders, I'm sure they're going to be there. Like a command squad is going to be there. Heavy weapon teams, they're going to be there. Maybe Krieg engineers are going to be there and stuff like that. It's really just a guessing game at this moment in time. I'm sure now with the hype slowly building up, starting hopefully around this time, we are going to hear more and more whispers about potentially new models and old Forge World resin models going to plastic with this upcoming Krieg plastic launch. Again, they are rumors, and you have to always take rumors as lies, as I always say. And on the subject of rumors, I actually want to talk more about the potential release of the Death Core of Krieg as well. Now, it was only a couple of days ago that I mentioned some big releases coming in the summer. We know AOS 4th edition is dropping there. There's a whole bunch of rumors about Agents of the Imperium is going to be a big launch at the start of summer. Hopefully, we'll see more of that with the upcoming Adepticon show, which is happening in, wait, is it the 18th of March, if I'm not mistaken? The next couple of weeks anyway with Adepticon, so hopefully we'll get some more information there. But two of the big things that really excited me is that I was hearing that Blood Angels are going to be coming, and we've done countless videos on the Blood Angels, so I don't really want to mention them there. And I was also hearing that Krieg were going to be coming towards the end of summer. Now, I heard two rumors about Krieg in terms of timescale of launch. One was November, and one was at the end of summer. Well, when I say November, around the end of the year of 2024, which does make sense because Games Workshop always tend to put a big box set out during the end of the year. We've seen it before with Black Templars, Sisters of Battle, Votan, the Astra Militarum with the Cadians, they got their box set as well. So it did make sense that the Krieg was going to be coming around that day. What I'm hearing now is that apparently, because there's some issues in the warehouse and getting models out and stuff like that, it's looking like the Krieg may be pushed back to Q1 2025, with their launch. Now, I just want to say this because I always bloody say it. The way it works when it comes to Games Workshop and release dates in the rumourverse, as I like to call it, is that it always changes. Everything always bloody changes. Like the old world was supposed to be coming out in 2023, late 2023. Instead, that came out early 2024, as we've seen with the Bretonia and the Tomb Kings box set. There's so many changes that GW push forward and move around and stuff like that, because it's all about their delivery system, getting certain boxes from certain areas and getting certain products from there. It all has to come in at the same time, and if it doesn't, then releases are pushed forward and sometimes push back. What I will say right now, because I'm sure the people are going to say, oh, this is never going to be coming in, stuff like that. I personally believe 99.9% that we are going to be getting a brand new plastic Krieg range, and it is going to be happening during this edition. If it doesn't happen by the end of this year, then it's definitely going to happen at the start of next year. That's my personal input on it. I don't know if you care what I say, but that's what I want to add, well, to this pudding. And just one more thing before we wrap up the video, I want to talk about the Krieg box set. I've spoken about this a few times on my streams. People keep asking me questions about this, like what type of box set is it, Valrak? From what I'm hearing from the whispers of the warp, that this box set is going to be a limited edition box set, the same style as a Deathwing, the same style that we're about to see with the Crew box set with the tower and stuff like that. That apparently is going to be a Krieg box set as well. So you get some brand new models in there, of course, all plastic, and you get a fancy limited edition codex in there. Now, the codex, of course, is not going to be a Krieg codex. It's going to be the Astra Militarum, aka the Imperial Guard codex. It's probably just going to have some fancy artwork on there, maybe of like, you know, Krieg Command Squad, or I don't know, something Krieg Bayonet and something cool like that. But on that note, that's enough waffling from me. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching this video. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, any opinions, anything like that, post it down below. Do you think this is going to be the start of the Krieg hype now with these books? Are we going to get more books? The Siege of Vrax, I can't never bloody pronounce it, is one of the most iconic battles that the Kriegers took place in. It literally, as it said in the synopsis, it made the Krieg what they are today with their, you know, rugged reputation and, you know, how they go into battles and stuff like that. So I'm sure that is going to be an absolutely amazing book, and if you are a Krieg fan, maybe now this is the start of the hype, as I keep saying. I am convinced that the Krieg plastic range is real, and I cannot wait to see what Games Workshop has in stock for us. Again, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I'll stop bloody talking. Have a great day, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. If you've got any thoughts, again, post it down below and have a nice little chinwag. See ya, and bye-bye.